Hey guys, so today I'm here to share with you my newborn favorites, my newborn essentials. Now these aren't things that everybody's going to need, that everybody's going to have to go out and get, but these are the things that have really helped me get through the first month with me and my baby girl Parker. So I just want to share with you a lot of things that I have been loving and that she has been loving as well. So the first thing I want to start off with are these water wipes. Now we had bought pallets or boxes and boxes and boxes of Pampers baby wipes sensitive, thinking that would be good enough because I do use that on my face and I do have really sensitive skin to remove my makeup, and I thought that'd be good enough for her. But whenever she was first born, the hospital doesn't supply wipes, they just supply, or at least mine does, they just supply gauze pads and water, or you get your own water to wipe her down. And she broke out with a little rash from the wipes. So we had to use water on her the first couple of times, and I'd seen a few people, Anna Sacone talked about these, as well as Makeup by Tiffany D talked about these, how they got them off Amazon, how they were really great for their baby's really sensitive bottoms. So me and Garrett bought a pack of them. On day 5 we finally got them in, and they have been a godsend. The only downside about these is that you can't get them in stores. You have to order them online, at least in the States, or at least in Louisiana where I am. Babies R Us doesn't have them. None of the stores around here have them. But we had to order ours off of Amazon, so you have to wait for those to come in. And the other thing is too that they're so delicate that we have a wipe warmer, and you can't pull it up through the, you know how a lot of white boxes, they have a little plastic thing where you can pull them up through and they keep dispensing that way. Well, you can reach in there and grab one out, but the other one, like, they're so delicate they don't hold on to each other well, so that doesn't work. But these are really, really great if your child has really sensitive bottom. I think for a pack of, let's see, I think for a pack of 9, it's like $25. So they're kind of pricey, but not really. So if you're wondering, they're chemical free and they're 99.9% water and 0.1% fruit extract, and each thing comes with 60 wipes. I think Pampers Sensitive comes with 54, so there are more in this. And another thing, we probably don't need to use this, but it's just peace of mind, and I like to protect her bottom because we do change her every single time she's wet and every single time she poops, so we don't let her sit in it. And yeah, I just like to use the Boudreaux's butt paste. We use the extra maximum strength for a while, but I mean, it's not like we're trying to treat her rash, we're just trying to prevent it. So we got the regular ones. We got 2 of these big tubes from Amazon in the order, and which is weird because the wipes and stuff come within a few days, but the butt paste and other things like that come within like 2 weeks. Like, it took 2 weeks for this to come in, and her bottle warmer took 2 weeks to come in. It's just really strange. Speaking of bottles, so our favorite bottle that we have been loving with her is the Munchkin Latch bottles. Now this is a 4 ounce. We had a lot of the, here's the picture, I keep forgetting the name, I always say it wrong, but we had a lot of those, and that's what everybody recommended, that they were great. But and when my milk finally came in, we started feeding her with a bottle, and it just like spewed out of her mouth. She couldn't handle it. We even bought new nipples for her for like newborn, which the ones that were on there were meant for newborns too, but they were still too leaky. So also she was getting bad gas with those, so we got this to try it out, and it has the #1 nipple. But I like this because it resembles a boob, and it like pivots a little bit, and it has this little bitty vent in the bottom to prevent gas or air bubbles and prevent gas and stuff like that. But it's just a really good bottle. She can really, I feel like she associates this with me, even though my nipple's not that big, but the fact that, I don't know, she can just go back and forth really easy. It's such a soft nipple, it's not hard or anything like that. And yeah, so she is really good and loves this, and she can go back and forth. I don't know if that's going to work for everybody, where your baby can go back and forth from boob to bottle, but this is a really good bottle for her, and I think it's meant to do that because it's called Munchkin Latch. I don't know, but yeah, so highly recommend these. And while we're still on breast milk, I want to talk about my favorite milk bags. Now this isn't a newborn necessity, this is more of a mommy necessity, especially if you're breastfeeding. But I tried the Medela ones and I tried the Lancino, and I just didn't like them. I spilt some of them, not all of them. I cried when I spilled a little bit, but if I spilled a whole bag, I'd probably like die. But this one is more sturdy than those, and it's also more user friendly. With the breast milk bags, they always had like little hooks on the inside where you pour the, here, I'll show you. I will show you. See how it has like the hole right in the middle? That's where it can hook onto a device where you can pump directly into the bag. Well, when you have to go to, when it's thawed and you want to pour it into your bag, you have to break this seal, which is really difficult to break this Ziploc. And when you go to pour it out, you have to be careful where it doesn't like come out of this area. Now, I've never seen any others that do this, but this one is amazing. It has this little piece right here where you can just tear it off and it just pours out so easily. It has like extra guard down here so it doesn't like break or anything, and it also spreads at the bottom so it can sit up. And I really do love that about these bags. They're cheaper than the Medela ones, which is also awesome. And this is also the brand of breast pump that I use too. I didn't even know they had breast pump bags until I went to Babies R Us and they had them there, and I ended up getting like 3 boxes off of Amazon. And so I have a supply of these. The next thing is clothing for a newborn. You really don't need any fancy outfits. You're not going to be going out a lot of places. You don't want to be dressing your delicate baby in, I mean, some people might. My personal opinion, I didn't want to dress her in lavish clothing. We did get some really cute newborn outfits, but I just wasn't comfortable putting her in them, you know. So she has been living in, which now she is 5 weeks and 4 days old now, and she's in 0 to 3 month little onesies. So this is her favorite one that she loves to be in, and I love like just these plain onesies that are bright colors. And this is a Carter's one, and she doesn't fill it out the body yet or the arms. She fills it out lengthwise. She has gotten so tall, and I guess I'll do like a little update. She went on her 1 month appointment yesterday, and she was 21 inches long when she was born. She is now 25 inches long. Oh my gosh, I knew she was getting so long because she just grew out her newborns like instantly. She was in her newborns for the first 2 weeks, and then we put her in the 0 to 3 months, which swallowed her, and then now she's like outgrowing the length of those too. So there's that. And she gained 30 ounces since she was born. When we went back to the doctor, she was born at 8.5 pounds and went to the doctor. She was 8 pounds even. The next week she went up to 9, and now she's 10.18, I think that's what it was. And so she's growing so fast. She was out of like the chart with height. Like it kind of went like this, the chart, and she was like right over here, like so advanced for height. So she's gonna be tall, and I don't know where she gets that from, because Garrett, he's 5'11", but I'm 5'6" in that area. And yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. She's definitely taller than either of us were at this age, so she's getting some good milk, which it reassures you and makes you feel better. But yeah, we love these little onesies. And the next thing, clothing item wise, we love our socks in this house. It's cold in here. If we go in stores, it's usually chilly in there as well. But the main thing I love socks for, not only for her feet but for her hands. I'll show you a few pictures over here while I'm talking. She looks so cute in them, like a little bitty rabbit, I don't know, but we always put them on her hands when she was first born because her fingernails, and I wasn't comfortable clipping her nails. And now it's because she doesn't like to wear like a sleep sack during the day. She doesn't like to wear sleeves during the day. She's really more content, or not even really, doesn't even like to be in a blanket. She likes to have her hand mittens on and her socks, and she's happy in her little onesie. So we love little bitty socks, especially little fun colored ones. And the other thing, I will show you a picture of her in it now. She's just waking up. I'll show you her in it. Okay, false alarm, she's not awake. She loves her sleep sacks. It's a sleep blanket where you zip them up in it where their arms stick out, but then it has like the swaddle attachment where you can wrap their arms up. So we have 2 fleece ones and 1 thin cotton one, which the thin cotton one, she's like the newborn one she's completely outgrown lengthwise. Her legs get all bunched up. But we have the next size up, which are smalls, which I feel like I could fit in the small. It's so big and so long, it's ridiculous, like the size difference. Okay, so here's one of her little sleep sacks. Here's the length, and you see the shoulders are really tiny. Now here's the small. See how big that is? Like literally, it's like double the length. I don't understand. Like this is meant for like a 1-year-old. So I don't know what we're gonna do. We might have to either cut the little swaddle arms off and like just put her in regular pajamas, and do that way. But we tried last night cutting the bottom out of the thin sleep sack, and it completely swallowed her, and like her legs were all exposed and she got so cold. So I ended up putting her fleece one middle of the night, and that's what she's in right now. Which that one doesn't seem to bother her because it's a little stiffer and it stays down. And that's one downside to those things, is that they ride up and you have to constantly be shoving her back in there to like get it out, because you don't want it to be suffocating her, go over her face. I feel like it should have like a flap inside that goes around and like hooks onto, like goes between the legs and hooks on the tummy to hold it in place. Because we do have one that does that, but that was when she was a newborn and she could fit in that. Now it's way too small for her. So the next thing I'm going to talk about are her passies. Now we got one passy for a hostess gift, and me and Garrett were like, we're not going to use the passy, we don't need it. Because so many people are say like, it's for the parents, not for the baby. No, it's for the baby. It was when I think she was maybe 6 days old, and one night she just lost her mind. She was gassy, she couldn't be consoled, she wouldn't latch on right, and she was just really freaking out. So we're like, okay, let's break out the passy and just see, because some babies do like to be soothed by suckling on something constantly, and you can't be have them attached to your boob 24/7. Even though we didn't sleep at all the first couple of weeks we had her, but we still don't sleep now, but we sleep a little bit more, like maybe an extra hour. She really likes passies, and the one that we have is this little butterfly shaped one. Can't really even see it, it's clear, but they're really great, and I absolutely might be able to see it better against my skin tone. Here we go. There you go. But these are really great. She loves them. We have quite a few of those around the house, and they're awesome. The only downside is that they don't have like the little bitty clip where you can clip to one of those pacifier attachment things where you attach it to their clothes, so if it falls, it just falls on their side, not on the ground. Because she loves to shoot these across the room. She thinks it's hilarious, and so for that problem, we love these things. When we're at home, we always go and wash it with soap and water, or if the dog gets it, we'll boil it. But when we're out and about and it touches something, if it hits the floor, she's not going to get it back. I have an extra one that I carry with me, but in the meantime, we just use these. Pacifier wipes by Munchkin. Have Arm & Hammer. They're 100% food grade, natural cleaning with baking soda, and they're alcohol free, no harsh chemicals, perfect for on the go. But these are just really great little wipes, and I carry this in my purse at all times. And so moving on to the next two things that she loves. For when we're out and about, we always have these little bamboo muslin cloth like blankets. These are by Mud Pie, and you can see they're pretty much see-through. And we put these over her car seat whenever we're going in places like in the grocery store, so nobody can like cough on her or nobody wants to touch her or anything like that. And also we do it to protect from the sun rays. So you want something that's breathable, especially for the summertime babies like my little girl was or is. And these are just really great. And also if she gets cold in the car, I can like fold it up a few times and lay it on her lap, and it warms her up, but it's not too suffocating and hot for her. And they're just really huge, over the size little blankets. And the next thing, if you're like us, we like to keep it pretty cool in the house. We used to keep it at 60 degrees at night, and now we keep it at 68 just so we don't freeze her. But she's inside most of the time, and when you're just sitting there, you get cold. So we have a few blankets. One of my favorite ones is this Aiden and I blanket, and it's just so beautiful. It's so breathable, but it's thick, but it's not going to make her sweat too much if she gets overheated in it. And I usually just keep her with me, like I snuggle with her with this blanket, and it's just so soft. Absolutely love it. Garrett's client got this for us, and I love it. It has like little bitty trees with pink leaves and little bitty birds pattern on it, and that's usually what we just use it for, is to snuggle with her. So she really likes that one a lot. She loves to snuggle with that one. And that's one thing too, is having 3 large dogs in the house, having her a blanket that's all to her own, that doesn't have their slobber on it, their hair, or anything like that. We always make sure it's over the recliner where none of the dogs can get to it. And another thing that we absolutely love, I'll show a picture here, is the 4 Moms Rockaroo. It's the one that actually like, we have 2. We have the one that rocks like this, and then we have one that does like all the motions, like they have the kangaroo, the rockabye, okay, so really quickly, this is her in her little sleep sack with her arms out. And see, it's just like zipped at the bottom, and then you can zip it up. I just showed you a picture, but she loves these, which I wish they didn't have such a big size up. But anyways, yeah, we love that thing. It has a sound machine. You probably hear it in the background now. She loves the fan sound, that she really cannot live without the fan sound. But look at her, she's gotten so big. She's just growing so fast. Let's see what else. That thing is a lifesaver. Like, honestly, it is truly amazing. I really can't say anything else or enough about it. It's just a really awesome product. And that brings me to that. She loves the fan sound. Like, that is a necessity. We first started off with white noise. When she first was born, that's the only thing that could quiet her down and make her go to sleep. And now it's the fan noise. Just YouTube fan, and it's the first one that pops up. It has like a blue-black background, and it's 11 hours. So I just put it on my cell phone, plug my phone in her room, turn off the ringer and the notifications and all that, and just set it in there, and she sleeps like a dream. Like, she sleeps like 1.5-hour intervals to 2 hours. Very rarely she'll almost get to 4 hours, but she hasn't made it to the 4-hour mark, and that's only like twice a week. But anyways, guys, these are all of my newborn favorites and necessities. I hope that you found that helpful. If you're watching this, you probably have a newborn, so congratulations on your newborn, and I wish you all the best of luck and all the sleep in the world. I pray that you get some sleep, because we definitely haven't been blessed with getting much sleep. It is 7 in the morning, so I've been up since 4, which I only slept 3 hours last night. But I gotta get stuff done. That's one other thing about having a baby, is that you're more productive. You take advantage of more time, free time that you have. Like when she's sleeping like this, I'm filming, and I'm about to hop on a conference call in a little bit. So I'm just trying to be very productive. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. I love y'all very much, and congratulations if you are expecting, have had a newborn or a baby, whatever. I'm just so happy for you. Like, the joy that it brings is just incredible, along with a lot of stress and anxiety, but mostly happiness. But anyways, guys, I love y'all again, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm here to share with you Parker Avery's 1-month update. She's not with me right now. She's sleeping, and I don't want to disturb her, but I'm gonna get her at the very end and show you, or if she wakes up